Isaiah 40. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. People who refuse to learn that Yah is the Elohim of the heavens of the earth, and that Yehoshua is his son, not Jesus. The ones who refuse to learn it. It's a complete, blatant disrespect. And those who don't know, it's just called ignorance. But you should look up the name, because names do matter. And I know he has a lot of titles, and a lot of titles that are seem exactly the same compared to each other. That's because the biggest lie is 9/10 of the truth. And the only thing they changed in even the other Bibles that say Jesus and Lord and stuff are those specific names, those Greek idols, those pagan idols. Look it up. Isaiah 40. Comfort, comfort my people, says your Elohim. Speak the heart of Yerusalem and cry out to her that her hard service is completed, that her crookedness is pardoned, that she has received from the hand of Yah double of all her sins. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of Yah, make straight in the desert a highway of our Elohim. Let every valley be raised, and every mountain and hill made low, and the steep ground shall become level, and the rough places smooth, and the esteem of Yah shall be revealed, and all flesh together shall see it. For the mouth of Yah has spoken. The voice said, cry out, and he said, what do I cry? All flesh is grass, and all its loving commitment is like the flower of the field. Grass shall wither, the flower shall fade, when the spirit of Yah has blown on it. Truly the people is grass. Grass shall wither, the flower shall fade, but the word of our Elohim stands forever. You who bring good news to Sion, get up into the high mountain. You who bring good news to Jerusalem, lift up your voice with strength. Lift it up, be not afraid. Say to the cities of Yehuda, see your Elohim, see the Master Yah comes with strength, and his arm rules over him. See, his reward is with him, and his recompense before him. He feeds his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs with his arm and carries them in his bosom, gently leading those who are with young. Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and measured the heavens with a span, and contained the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in scales and the hills in a balance? Who has meted out the spirit of Yah, or as his counselor taught him? Who has meted out the spirit of Yah, or has his counsel taught him? With whom did he take counsel, and who instructed him and taught him in the path of right ruling? Who taught him knowledge and showed him the way of understanding? See, nations are as a drop in a bucket, and as reckoned as dust on the balance. See, he lifts up isles as fine dust. Isles, I think that's isles. Isles of fine dust, and Lebanon is not enough to burn, nor its beasts enough for an ascending offering. All nations before him are as a non-entity, and they are reckoned by him as less than a speck and emptiness. And to whom would you liken El? And what likeness would you compare to him? The workman molds a graven image, and the goldsmith overspreads it with gold, and the silversmith casts silver chains. He who is too poor for such an offering chooses a tree that does not rot. He seeks for himself a skilled craftsman to prepare a carved image that does not totter. Did you not know? Have you not heard? Has it not been declared to you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth, and its inhabitants are like grasshoppers, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them out like a tent to dwell in, who brings princes to naught, shall make their rulers of the earth as emptiness. Ooh, almost lost my page there. Hardly they have been planted, hardly have they been sown, hardly has their stalk taken root in the earth, and he shall blow on them, and they wither, and a whirlwind take them away like stubble. And to whom then do you liken me, or to whom have I compared? Says the set apart one. Lift up your eyes on high and see who has created these. He is bringing out their host by number. He calls them all by name. By the greatness of ability and potent of power, a man is not lacking. Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel? My way is hidden from Yah, and my rights are overlooked by my Elohim. Did you not know? You have not heard? Have you not heard? The everlasting Elohim Yah, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint, and to those who have no might he increases strength. Even youth shall faint and be weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who wait on Yah renew their strength. They raise up the wing like eagles. They run and are not weary. They walk and do not faint. Let's see people do that after their graven images. There's something that you created. How could you turn around and praise something you created? That just, it hurts my brain to think about stuff like that.